But it's not very often. I don't think I've ever seen a goal like this when they are playing through and having a lot of touches on the ball. So, well, there we go. Curse of the commentary. Hello guys, and welcome back to the Hamlet, our Rags to Riches save, and oh boy, a lot have happened here. 7 games. We have played 7 games since the last episode, and also, before we're getting into those games, I have to say, we are no longer in the beta, as we can see down here in the corner. No text down here. That means 5 minutes ago it came out. And I'm expecting to see maybe something new in the match engine, because they are, there is a couple of guys saying something about the match engine now. So maybe, just maybe, crosses and maybe set pieces are not as powerful. But all the games that I have played in between episodes here are all in the beta. So that is the same as before. So anyway, guys, let's check the games out. The game we are looking at right now is the FA Cup third qualifying round, where we draw Tottenham. Yeah, I've never heard of them before, to be honest. I think they're in like 2 leagues below us, so I'm not surprised that we are winning 5-1. Great goals by Danny Mills, popping up in, where he should be with his headers, and also a penalty. Darren McQueen and also Mayunga with some goals. I mean, it is a game we should win, and honestly, we could maybe have done a little bit better, because they did get 2 on target. Actually, did they get anything in terms of clear cut? No, they didn't. Actually, there are pictures of those, so maybe they're only 1 league below us. Otherwise, I don't think there would be pictures of these players. That's a little bit odd. So I think they're probably in the tier system below us. But anyway, pretty good win, right? The next game here is against Billy K, whatever their name is. I have no idea. It is a draw, a 2-2, and yeah, it is deserved. I got to be honest here, it is deserved. Now, there is a couple of reasons why that is deserved. As you can see here, it's a very even game. And, well, not in possession, but we're always dominating in possession, basically. But the main reason I'm saying this is deserved is, again, this got nothing to do with the tactic, at least not directly. Now, we had 2 players out here. 1 with an injury and 1 on international duty. Actually, we had more than 1 out for international duty. If we're taking a look at the home team here, we can see the formation that I started the game with, I believe. I used Splat, and he's, you know him. He's not very good. We can see his stats over here. No, we can. We actually need to go into him if we need to see his stats. But he's ridiculously bad. I mean, he's ridiculously bad. And both the goals they scored was coming from the midfield and going over the top of him. Both through balls over the top of him. You know what? He really looked like a schoolboy playing against adults. And him and Blackman was having terrible games. I don't actually think Blackman was playing in from the get-go, did he? Oh, he did. But yeah, both of them not having good games. And I can actually say that it is mostly because I was playing Splat that they scored 2 goals, because both of them came from him simply not... I don't know. There's something about this player that, So there we go. They got their deserved draw, and you know what? At least we didn't lose it. So, and it was a pretty late equalizer here by Billerud in the 94th minute. So, it is what it is, right? FA Cup 4th qualifying round here, and it is a loss. And we were playing Maidenhead, and as you can see, we got beaten. Probably the biggest. Yeah, it's the biggest disappointment this far this season for sure. Maidenhead was, at the time I was playing this game, was sitting 5. I don't know where they are now, but they were sitting 5 in the league above us in the Conference League. So I mean, it's not a big surprise. They of course have better players than us. And again here, without sounding like a broken record, but same problems. We needed to play Splat. I had no choice because my other players was on international duty. Same with Sterling. I couldn't play Blackman. He was not there. He was with an injury. Couldn't play him. We had to play Splat. We had to play Sterling. There was no other choice. And these 2 guys, I mean, he got 6.7 because he actually helped out with a goal, with an assist from a long throw. So that's the only reason he got 6.7. Otherwise, he would have 6.0 as Splat. These two guys, I can tell you right now, is the main reason we lost this game. Actually, I would say it's the only reason we lost this game. Because 3 out of 4 goals came from through balls over the top in this area over here with Sterling and Splat. And Sterling, he's very slow. Splat, he's just really, really bad. So, yeah, I mean, what can I do, man? It's like, well, you'll see what I did, actually, in just a moment. So after that game, I decided to do something a little bit drastic. I decided to go down to my under-19 squad and find the best central defender and see if I actually wanted any of them. This is the guy, Kessie Labadie. It sounds French, but he's English. Whatever. He was just simply the best player, and he is head and shoulders better than Splat. I mean, a lot better. If we were to compare them, actually, let's try and compare them here. Can we find, where is he? Can I find him? Splat, right here. There we go. You can see it already here in the attributes. He's just better at attacking, vision, technical, aerial. He is a little bit weaker mentally defending, physically the same, speed a little bit better as well. But overall, he's just a better player. He is simply just a better player. And that is leading into, and the picture over here, that's a generic that I have put in. He would normally have a, regen face, but I don't like the regen faces, so I put in generic faces because why not? So this guy is leading into the next match here. And would you believe it? St. Albans away from home, and who other than Kessie Laddie B is coming in, scoring in the 93rd minute. I mean, can you write a better story? Come on. Even coming from behind, we were kind of struggling in this game. This is a massive 3 points for us because we were coming from behind and actually winning this game away from home. So, yeah, absolutely. A man of the match in his first game. I just signed him on a youth contract. And the only thing I got to say that is a little bit negative about this is that it does cost £150 having him as in wages every week. So you know what? It's not cheap. It's not cheap doing that. If you want great players, you're gonna pay for that when you're in non-league. And but I just felt like it would just be so much better doing that than having Splat in there, because Splat, he's gonna splat out on my get out of my club status kind of thing. He's just insanely bad. So there we go. We got a. He's not good, but he's better than the alternative here, and he grabbed us the win, man. He grabbed us the win here. So I'm really happy about that. Another away game in the league here against Braintree, and as we can see, 2-1 victory. This is also 3 very important points because this was probably the worst performance we have seen from the lads. One of the main reasons that happened is one of my decisions. I decided to go with McQueen up top, as we can see over here. He started in as a pressing forward instead of Mills because I wanted to, rest Mills a little bit. His condition wasn't too good from the get-go, and I thought, let's try McQueen up top as a pressing forward. That didn't work. I only had 5 shots in total in the half, and then I just, I'm going to take him out. And then Moore came on, and after that, in the second half, we had a much better, basically all of our things here in terms of shots on target is from him being a little bit way more physical and doing a bit more in the build-up of our play compared to McQueen. So that turned out really nice because, again, we were coming from behind and actually won the game. Now, in terms of, like I said, this is probably the worst performance, as you can see. So I'm very happy, and it is big 3 points here because, honestly, I think we got away with it here. Maidstone in the league as well, a 4-0 victory at home. Pretty good result, but it was kind of a messy affair, especially in the first half. We kind of struggled to find any space anywhere, actually, neither in the mid or on the sides. They were really good at not allowing us many chances. And as you can see, we did have 19 shots and 7 on target, but mostly that was in second half. After in halftime, I was wondering, what the hell can I do? I don't want to change too much. You know how I am. I don't want to change too much, but I thought maybe if I'm trying to press them even further into not their own half, but trying to make them even more narrow than they are already sitting. They were sitting pretty narrow, but they didn't allow my wingers to actually go on the outside as well. So I thought, maybe I'll try and make my players go even narrower, and my wingers, because of their instructions, will still be wide. That left space in the second half, and funny enough, and I'm saying this is a really weird, a very odd kind of situation, because I did manage to find more room for my wingers, but all of these, actually 3 out of 4 of these goals all came from long shots, absolutely brilliant long shots. So you know what? Sometimes but I think just doing that small tactical choice did allow us to completely change the momentum of the game, and therefore, getting these chances from range that gave us the opportunity to win the game. Because at halftime we were at 1-0, and you know what? I was actually wondering if I was going to lose this game, because they were doing okay. We were doing, it was a very even game at that point. I was thinking, if I need to win this, or at least have a good chance of winning it, I need to change stuff. So I changed it to being more narrow, and that left more space for my wingers, because they also had to go more narrow. So there we go. That's a very good tactical game, and also a very good result for us in the end. Now, Maidstone was actually not that great in form. I think they were sitting like 15th or 16th, if I'm not mistaken here. And they were predicted 5th. So they are not a bad team, but they are not doing well this season. So we took advantage of that in the second half, thankfully. Hampton and Richmond in the league, and we won this 1-0. Now, that might not look very impressive, but you have to look at the stats and also what I'm saying. Because I changed the thing here after the last game. I was wondering, you know what? For the first 10 to 20 minutes, for the most games that I played this season, it seems like we are letting in a little bit too many goals. And it seems like often in those 10 to 20 minutes, the opponent seems to have the upper hand. They are still fresh. They still have the condition to really go into us. And as you can see over here, our condition is way better than theirs when we are done with the game. But I changed it to be marking tighter instead. I went into this game with mark tighter on. And as you can see here, that destroyed their game completely, and it helped out our game. We didn't score that many goals, but I was thinking, when I got to the half here, and then we had plenty of shots already. But here's the fun thing. When we got to 25 mark in the first half, they had 1 shot. When we got to halftime, they had 2 shots. That's it. So most of their shots come in the second part of the game, but they were not getting anything. So even if it was a 0-0, I was thinking to myself in the half, I was thinking, Danny Mills, he's gonna pop up with a goal. I've seen him hit so many goals in, he's gonna pop up. And that's exactly what happened. 63 minutes in, Danny Mills with a goal, and we didn't need more. We can completely control this game. They had, I think, I was playing this on comprehensive, because I just played this game, because it's the last game I just played, so I remember it. I played it on comprehensive, and they had 2 highlights. That was pretty decent chances, but they had two highlights in the entirety of the game playing on comprehensive. That is brilliant from us. That is brilliant. So there we go, guys. That's all the 7 games, and I'm actually coming back a little bit earlier than I thought I would. But there is a couple of reasons for that. Let's check it out. A quick look at the table here in the Vanarama National League South. Yeah, we are doing quite well. 3rd place, 27 points after 11 games. Only Ipsfleet and Bath is above us with 28 and 32 points. You know what? I'm really happy. I think I think I can easily already now say we're gonna get our qualification spot. Are we gonna get qualified, or are we gonna go up? Just automatically, that's too early to tell. But I think from what we have seen so far in the season, I can tell that we're gonna go into top 7, easily going for top 7 here. So that's pretty sweet. So Bath and Ipsfleet. Yeah. So the next game is, I wouldn't say it's gonna be easy, because it's against Havant and Waterlooville, or however you pronounce that name. And they're currently sitting 17th, but it is away from home. So, it's probably more likely to be a draw than anything, or a very, very narrow win for us. But that is not why I came back here. The main reason I came back now and not for the Eps fleet is because of Bath, because Bath is sitting number 1 in the league. So what I'm thinking here is we're going to play these 2 games now and today, and then I am also going to come back for the Eps fleet game and probably what is that name? Tunbridge. I think that's a new club to me. I don't remember this club, but Tunbridge. I think we're going to play Ebbsfleet and Tunbridge. Also, it looks like an easy match here. So we got one easy, one hard in both of these episodes, I guess. But there's not going to be a lot of episodes in between. There's going to be an FA Trophy game in between, but who cares about FA Trophy, right? So, right, let's get to this Havant and Waterlooville game. Actually, hold on, I got a couple of more things to talk about while I'm here. Because I want to talk very, 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 very fast about the finances, because it's very odd to me. This is very odd. Now, let's get in here. We got 237k in the bank. That's actually more than when we started. Now, the main reason, I mean, we are 600 over the budget here, right? Actually, more than that. Oh, no, 600 wages over the budget. So the board is not happy with that. But in terms of our finances, we're doing quite well. We are bringing in some profit. And the main reason for this, if we're actually going back to the schedule page here, the main reason for this is the attendance. I don't know if this is accurate, but I mean, we are in London, so it's not, I mean, there could be this many people. But if you're taking a look at all the home games, big home games like Maidenhead here, that's sold out, 3,000 people. That is not normal. That's not normal for this level of football, that you sell out your stadiums. At least not for most teams. Now, I don't know this team that well. Maybe it's the Peter Crouch effect. I don't know. Maybe it's the pink colors. I don't know. But we are having a really high attendance, and that is bringing in a lot of money, along with prize money as well. The prize money seems to be really good, actually. So maybe we're doing fine in the finances, even with being kind of high in the wages. But at least, yeah, I can't really complain about that, can I? Another thing I want to talk about is 2 of our squad members. I don't even think I've shown you this squad screen, to be honest. Does it matter? Not really. Now there are 2 things I want to talk about here. That is Cooper and Kalel. Now, they're both on loan, and their managers are not happy with their loans. Not because they're not getting playtime, because they're getting plenty of playtime. They both played like 6 games plus 3 subs, and Khalil 9 games and 2 subs. But we're not playing them as advanced playmakers. We're playing them as shadow strikers. And they want them back. So they're going to be recalled at the first available transfer window. And that is going to be in, I believe, in December. You know, the window transfer window opens in late December or something like that, right? So we're probably going to need to look forward to bringing in a new loan deal. Hopefully I can find one that we can bring in, because without those 2, our depths are not good. Let's just say that. Because our main guy otherwise would be, where is he? Dayton, and he has been piss poor, man. I mean, he's doing better now, but he's been piss poor. He hasn't been good at all. So hopefully we can maybe find another loan. I don't know, but that's hopefully. All right, so the team selection here for the Heaven game, of course, is kind of, it isn't exactly first 11, because we do have 2 players coming back with a bit of a fitness problem, because they've been out with injuries. Holland have been out for like, I don't know, 7 weeks or something like that, and Friel also 4 weeks. So they're coming back in, and I want them to be a little bit more fit, and we can take them out for some of the other players during the match. Hopefully, if everything is, you know, working as it should here, we can take them out during the match and bring up the fitness on them. As you can see here, I'm using a lot of the same kind of players, and there are just some players that I just feel like are not good enough for my level of football. So I'm not using them that often. And, you know, actually Cooper instead of McQueen on the bench here, because he's got a little knock. So let's bring him out. But yeah, in terms of the tactics, it is version 9 now. As I say, every time I'm doing something differently, I'm saving the previous version. So I'm in version 9, but it's very similar to maybe version 5. I don't know. I don't remember. But that's how I'm doing it. And the only difference from the last time, I guess, is probably the use tighter marking. I'm keeping that in for this game as well, because we should be the better team here. So why not go for higher defense and use tighter marking to have the ball more, so we can hopefully generate more chances for ourselves. Now, I might change over to, like I did in the last game, to attacking with a little bit fairly narrow here, because it will generate our wingers more chances to cross, because they will just have more room, because the opposition team will also sit more narrow if we sit more narrow and play more narrowly with the ball on our feet. So, that makes sense, right? But we will see that during the match if we need to change anything. So I think we're ready to get into this match. I don't think there's anything else. Well, we can go from the bottom here. Charlie G, Coogan. Now Coogan has actually been quite good. To be honest, he's actually doing better than I thought he would. He's also sometimes vacating the Carrilero role up here. He's like mixing it up between the fullback and the Carrilero role. So yeah, Coogan on the fullback. Holland and Mayongo probably our two best central defenders. Blackman, definitely our best fullback on the left side. Friel, McGregor in the midfield, definitely the two best in there. Green, definitely the best winger. Dayton, he's going to start in instead of Cooper or Khalil here, because I need him working if they are going to go out anyway. So I also need his match fitness to stay up, and also just, see how he plays a little bit more here. So he deserves a spot in here. Candy is in here instead of McQueen because it's injured, and Mills up top, of course. Mills is absolutely, his average rating is 8.35. What the hell? So yeah, here we go. Team talk. Okay, let's go for something else this time. Let's try pump fist, and point fingers. Trust. I feel like hands in pockets is kind of good, but outstretch arms and then go out there, relax and play your natural game. The result will come. Actually, I believe that is the case. I'm not very good at this, am I? Oh God. I mean, I don't think I have a lot in motivating in my manager skills, but whatever. Let's see. We got the first. Yeah, we got the. Okay, yeah. It looks like marking tighter is definitely working out for us here. First 13 minutes, and they don't have a chance yet, so it seems to be working over the top here for Mills, and he's not. He's of course gonna score that. He's been scoring them all day long, every single time he's been playing. So that was a good start, and it is kind of an odd goal for us. I think this is only the second time I've seen a goal from a through ball. Dayton, very important assist. Have to remember that. He's dropping deep as an advanced playmaker and popping up with the assist. Very nice. Also a very, very nice header from, who was that? Coogan probably? Or Friel? I think it was Coogan. That's very important as well, that header. And that is probably coming from marking tighter on people. So yeah, very good so far. Very, very good actually. Okay, they do get some of the game now, but we're 30 minutes in, so... Okay, not a long throw, I don't think. No. Green taking it down to Dayton, and Dayton with maybe another assist? No. Wouldn't be that crazy. Candy. Ooh. Oh, what a lovely goal. What an absolutely lovely goal that is. And Green is not good with his header, but that assist from Candy, that's I actually thought he would shoot from there and bend it in, but no, he actually crossed it. Take a look at this. Take a look at this, with his right foot bending it over to Green, and Green just, I mean, I have no idea how he did that, because that central defender looks a lot bigger than him, but I'll take it. 2-0 up, 35 minutes in. I mean, we can't complain, and we haven't seen a highlight for them yet, even with them having 7 shots and 4 on target. 9 now. They are not getting it. They are not getting the highlights. I mean, maybe I will see it if we played on comprehensive. Actually, are we playing on comprehensive? Did I change it? I don't remember if I changed it. We can't see it right now, but I'll check it out in just a moment here. So, is there anything to say here? I mean, we just what is the assistant saying? James Dayton lost possession more than any other player on the team. He's probably taking more chances as well because he's an advanced playmaker, so that makes sense. Jack Holland won back possession. Good. Moved well into the attacking third. Can't complain. Struggle for possession in the opposition half. Great! That's great that they are struggling. Regain possession well in central areas. Okay. Good touches to shot radio in penalty area. Oh, okay. So they are getting chances in the penalty area, but they might just not be very good at it. Let's see. The shot map is definitely telling us that we are taking a lot of shots from range, but I mean, we are 2-0 up, so I can't really complain too much, but they do get their chances, so yeah, I don't really want to change anything here. I mean, it doesn't look too well in the... I mean, it looks like a very even game, but it doesn't feel like a very even game, so let's just continue here and do the team talk. Pump fist. Sure, why not? Let's pump the fist. So are we playing on comprehensive? Actually, pause the game. I want to check that out. Oh, we're playing on key highlight. Okay, that makes sense then. Because if we were playing on comprehensive, we would have seen chances for them, that's for sure. Real losing it here. That's not a great spot to lose it. This might be a counter for them. No, they're going back to their central defender. So marking tighter might have worked there as well. That's over the top, and that is how I am losing games. Well, we haven't lost the game actually, but that is how I'm conceding goals, over the top through balls. I don't remember. Yeah, set pieces. We can definitely concede from set pieces, but I haven't seen a single crossing or a single, I haven't seen a single match where I've conceded from passing. It's always through balls, and okay, we might need to change something because it seems like here in the second half or the beginning of the second half they are having the momentum. Yeah, they're definitely having the... You know what? I think I'm just going down to balanced here. That might be enough. Just that change. Just letting them have the possession a little bit and then counter them instead. Or at least, making sure that my fullbacks are not going too far forward here. Let's see. This might be a chance again for them. Oh, it doesn't look good. But it's not very often. I don't think I've ever seen a goal like this when they are playing through and having a lot of touches on the ball. So, well, there we go. Curse of the commentary. Now I need to see the stats here. One thing I really hate about FM22 and the last couple of episodes is that I can't see this. I can't really clearly see this. If I want to see my stats, where can I see it? Well, there are only one spot, and that is right here. There are no options elsewhere, and you can't really see it when there is when it's still playing in the behind here. It's so annoying that there is no options anywhere on the match screen where you can actually open your tablet or something, and it's not grayed out like this or have its visibility taken out. And it's so annoying. Because I need to make a decision here. I don't want to let the game continue. I really don't. But I have to. I have to skip this because we already seen the game. I want to see this. I want to understand what is going on here. I don't know what's going on. I really don't. I have absolutely no idea why they are in control here. I mean, they're not even in control. But I feel like there is something really wrong here. I think we need to do something. I just don't know what. This is one of the first times so far that I have absolutely zero idea what to do. Is there anyone playing really badly here? Coogan, yeah. I don't think it's his fault, these goals. At least not from what I have seen. One of them was a through ball, and the other one was actually when they passed the ball around a lot and had a really good... I don't know. They might just be better than I think they are, but I have absolutely no idea what to do here. No idea whatsoever. I think I'm going to take Friel out because he's not really fit anyway. So let's take him out and switch McGregor and Timlin around. Maybe that's going to be enough, but I think I'm going to make 2 subs here. But I'm not. I don't see the other sub here. I don't see what I can change. And I don't really see any tactical... I can't really... Cautious... No, I think balanced is the right choice because we changed to balance while this highlight was going. So I think I'm just going to do this. And let's hope for the best because I have no other ideas here. But we're definitely not doing good here. This is probably so far the worst game. Yeah, kind of, because we have scored 2 goals. So Very hard to tell what's happening here from the get-go of this second half. It's not looking great, that's for sure. What the hell is going on? I mean, we are having control of the ball, 58%. So, but we are not getting into their... what are we... So, let's think about this. Play into space. Or pass into space. Maybe going a bit wider. I'm not sure if it's gonna help, but... Actually, no, I don't think that's gonna help. Actually, let's up the tempo a bit. Let's see if they can follow our tempo and let's pass into space. Let's see if we can do that and see what happens. I think I have absolutely no idea if that's gonna be it, because I don't know I don't see enough of the game to actually understand what's going on. That's why I don't really like to play on key highlights. I like to see a little bit more of the game so I have a better feeling of what's going on. Because from the statistics, yeah, you can read into they're playing better than us, but that's about it. You don't know what you can change tactically to change things here. Because if we look at the shot maps, they're getting into our penalty area easily. We are not. So, I don't know. We're trying to pass into space and see what happens. Nothing, it seems. What's going on here? Okay, get that tablet away. Okay, we might have a chance here. That's decent ball in, but Green is not really the guy to get it. That's troubling. Don't lose it here. Don't lose it here. Green, take the man on. Oh, okay, Coogan. That's a great ball into Green. And he's going to pass it into Candy. Yes! That's great. That was really good. And it wasn't really my tactical choices doing this. This was just a really, really great... We have actually seen 2 goals that I don't often see from my team. Normally, I see crosses, I see set-piece goals and stuff like that. Long throws, corner goals, and cross goals. This, and also a lot of long shots, actually. A lot of long shots have gone in. These kind of passing into the goal, I haven't seen a lot of them. So that was a great goal. Let's see what this is. 74th minute. We have 2 subs still, but I don't know if we want to take anyone out. Maybe Holland, because he is kind of knackered. We can probably just do it from here. Taylor, Khalil, Kuber. Well, and while I'm doing that, they score a goal. Actually, I want to see this goal before I'm making the sub, because we might need to change the we might need to go more of... Let's see. So a through ball over to... Actually, it's just a okay. Wow. I mean, Holland and Mayong... I think I'm taking Holland off, because he didn't do well in that situation anyway. So let's take him off. Mayonga, I don't know. I think also Coogan didn't do too much out here. But again, it's a pretty great goal, and I haven't seen many of these kind of goals against us. So I'm lost for words here. Very, very odd kind of goals coming in against us, and also odd... Oh, I forgot it. We are not in the beta anymore. See, there are match engine changes. There are definitely match engine changes here. That's what I'm reading into this. That's interesting, but that's not something I can do anything about right now. But this is definitely heavily... I mean, if that's the case, because this is... I have never seen this in any of the other games. Not even remotely close. Normally we are leading the shots on target and shots in total and everything. We're leading everything. Right now we're getting beaten, and not only beaten, but it's in another way than I'm used to seeing. So definitely something happened in the match engine. And this is just an odd... that's a poor ball. Maybe it's just an odd way... I don't know. I just feel like there is definitely something going on here. Through ball. No, that's pretty good by Taylor. McGregor into Mills. Dayton into Green. That's pretty good. That's really poor. Fuck. Through ball. Roberts. Oh, that's piss poor, but Charlie was standing in the right place. Piss poor by this guy as well. That was a really bad shot. But, man... well, how this turned out, I think we need to be very happy with getting away with a 3-3 here. We probably need to rethink our tactic because of the match engine changes. I need to see one more game before we can decide on that. But the next game against Bath, that's a big game. But if our tactic is not working, that's the thing. And I saw the same things last year in the beta last year, going from the beta to the live version. Things are completely changing. They changed the match engine completely, or how it play out. So I don't think crossing are as powerful anymore. I have that feeling. I don't think set pieces are as powerful anymore. But I could be mistaken. I don't think we have seen a single set piece, to be honest, in this game. Not a single set piece, have we? Maybe one. I don't remember, but maybe one. Our wingers are having kind of a good game, but it's like, I'm going to take Coogan out for Bob here, just because he's pretty nagged and haven't played well. But we probably have to completely rethink how we are doing the tactic, because I don't think the crossing is going to help us here. We don't really, as you can see, we don't have much out here in the where the winger should be crossing it. We don't really have a lot out here. All of our position is in the middle now, which is completely different to how it was before. Are they kind of... No, they're actually sitting a little bit narrowly. Nah, not really. I think the positioning is pretty normal, except from maybe the mid here. They're sitting very close to each other in here. Oh, we're playing an advanced playmaker. That might change something up. I think the shadow striker role is probably needed, but he's not having a bad game at all. But that might have changed something in the dynamics here of how we are playing. But we're not seeing as much in the heat map here out on the wings that I am used to, and that is very clear indication that something is not working as it normally would. I don't think I'm gonna change anything here. If anything, I'm gonna go down on defensive here, I think, to see this go into a draw. But yeah, that's definitely the most interesting match so far, because going from the beta and into the live version, look at this. How many shots we have from range compared to in the box. And they're told to not shoot from range. Well, they do it anyway, especially Green. He seems to be shooting a lot from range. 2 shots from range, but whatever. Very interesting. I'm not sure if we should start changing too much just yet. You were unlucky today. Kind of, but I'm gonna go with that. Hand together, you're kind of unlucky. That was a very, very odd game because of the changes here from the beta. And we have to be very wary of going into this game against Bath, because they could run away with the league here if they're winning against us. I mean, only Ipswich can then reach them, I think. Well, technically we can still reach them, but losing against Bath would be pretty bad for us. So we might go into that game a little bit more defensively. But let's find out. Well, that's not very nice. Danny Coogan out 4 to 7 weeks with hamstring. Ooh, that's not a good one. So while I was simulating my way towards the next game here we're gonna play, I kind of came up with something I want to try for the next game, because I think these 170 hours or something like that I've played in the beta, I think I can just throw them away. I think the match engine is completely changed. We're gonna try something a little bit odd here. We're gonna focus play down the right and left side, and also go for pass into space. And we are going to go a bit lower in line of engagement. Normally, I actually had to higher. I'm gonna go lower, because that will leave more space behind them when we do gain the ball back from them. Hopefully, we're still gonna go for a higher defensive line for now, but let's just try something a little bit different. And I think the next game we're gonna play it on comprehensive, so we can see a little bit more what's happening. Because we need to figure out if it's just one game off or if it is actually match engine changes. I need to figure that out. So we're going to play for a little bit longer this episode than normally. So let's get to this game. All right, so we are at the team selection here, and we got a couple of things to do, because we will probably like to put out the best squad we can. My younger is, he seems to be on international duty half of the games. It's really annoying. Let's bring in Taylor then. Not the best option here, but you know what? Actually, I think he can go on stopper, can't he? I think he can do the stopper role. I'm okay with that. It's not... Do I want to do that? No, just play on defense. Just play on defense. Coogan is out with an injury like we know. So we need to bring in Bob. Barnum Bob is coming in. I think I played with him before as well, back in the days when I remember this name. So yeah, for sure. I definitely have played with him before. I think we need to get a real Shadow Striker in here and not Dayton. He actually played an advanced playmaker, but yeah, he was doing okay, but I think we want a Shadow Striker for this kind of tactic we are trying to go for. Khalil, I think Khalil has been the best Shadow Striker for us, so let's just bring him in here. Dayton can be on the bench. Mayungo needs to go off, and we can plop in Labadie on the bench. Coogan needs to go out. Also, McQueen is out with... both McQueen and Mayunga seems to be out on international duty very, very often. It's really annoying. Cooper on the bench. McQueen. Let's put Sterling on the bench. Why not? No good options, really. So, I don't know. I think one other thing I want to change only for this match is actually going for get stuck in. I want to see how that works here. I want to get stuck in against these guys. I want to really bring the game to them, so to speak. So, shall we go in? Shall we just go for it? And let's go for some comprehensive match highlights here. Now, I would be lying if I'm saying that I'm not nervous here, because I am nervous, because I think there are match engine changes, but we can't really be sure. So I'm nervous anyway, because we are playing against the first in the league here. So if we're losing this, not the best, right? Not the best. You can at least say goodbye to probably the thought of going up directly. I think the qualifiers are pretty much guaranteed by now. But then again, these match engine changes might change everything. So hands on hips. Sure, go for that. No reaction. No reaction. Okay, let's skip that and let's pause the game and let's go on comprehensive. No, let's just go for extended. I think extended highlights might be good enough. There's actually an extended from the get-go here, maybe. But yeah, let's go for extended, and it's going to be a little bit of a longer episode because of that. But you know what? I think I need to see a little bit more of the game to understand what's going on. We're playing in the pinks this time. Great. We're playing in the pinks. So I doubt this is a highlight, but it could be. It seems like the passing is much more sharp for some reason. And I'm worried about that. They got a free kick here. I don't like what I'm seeing right now from my team, that's for sure. Doesn't look good. Man, and we are at home. We should be better. We're not having the possession. We're not seeing anything good here after 14 minutes. There we go. One on target. Okay, I'll take that. A free kick. Good free kick opportunity. McGregor. There we go. One of our key players bringing in a goal here. But let's not get ahead of ourselves here, because this is a set piece. This is a set piece. And it's actually, I think it's only the second or maybe third goal I've seen from a free kick. At least a direct free kick. But okay, so far so good. Okay, let's see what this is. Mills, not sure what he was doing, but okay. Over the top, Taylor dealing with it. McGregor into Friel. Can he find some space? No, he's going back to the goalkeeper. Interesting. Out to Beckman, Taylor. So we should, with the way we are playing right now, we should go out on the wing. So let's see if Taylor going into McGregor is trying to find Candy. He should. Or maybe Mills and then out to Candy. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I wanted to see. He didn't have the pace here for some reason. Back to McGregor, into Khalil, through the mid, into Mills. Ping pong. But okay, that was through the mid. So, interestingly enough, but I mean, if we're playing through the wings, it should leave space in the midfield, because we are stretching the team. Kind of? No, not really. It doesn't look like we're stretching them. Oh, there we go. We are stretching them on the other side, of course. That's a pretty good save, actually, by this French guy. So we get a corner, and we know we are pretty dangerous on corners. Let's see if we can hit a man here. No. And they are going to have a counter here. Actually, it's going to be a dangerous counter, isn't it? It's going to be dangerous. I can feel it. No, he's going back. Okay, that's good. So we are back in positioning now. So we should be good. Mark them tight here. Yeah. But it could still be a dangerous ball in. That shouldn't really be any trouble for Charlie when it's that far out of a header is. So yeah, that's I'm not sure what I'm seeing here. I'm a little bit. That's a great ball up to Candy. Holy moly from Charlie G. That was great. Mills. Well, at least I saw a header, but it wasn't a great header. Blackman into McGregor. Friel losing it, but getting it back from Khalil. Mills, come on. Yes, that's a very good little ball into Green. Green getting the cross in, but didn't really hit it. McGregor, Friel. Oh, that's a great goal by him. Half volley, I think it was, right? Interesting, because it did came from a cross, and then a second cross in, and then a bit of ping-ponging, and then, yeah, it's kind of a great goal, because it was a little bit messy. McGregor taking the hit, and oh, that's a lovely goal by Friel. I love that goal, actually. 2-0 up. Should we read to? Let's read into this, actually. Look at what is going on with what? Where is? Wait, what? Oh, that's the away team. That's Bath. Oh, I was so confused about this because I was thinking it was my team. I was like, this can't be us. No, we are up here. So yeah, they are having the ball, but we are getting them on the counter. Interesting. And we're getting a lot on target. So it's the direct opposite here. Huh. Direct opposite of what I'm normally seeing in terms of that. We have 3 half chances, 1 clear cut. And if we are taking a look at the heat map here, it's not giving away a lot, but we can see some small bits of pieces of blue up here and a small bits of pieces of blue down here. So we're definitely getting into that wing play. Lots of blue over here near Blackman. So I think most of our turnovers are probably coming in the left side from what I can read right now, but it's only 25 minutes in, so it's hard to tell. But it's very nice to see how we are performing here with this kind of it is a new tactic. You know, when you're making tactical changes like we just did here before this match, you will directly see a change, because these 2 changes we made will have a big impact on how we are playing. And that is what we're seeing right now. It's kind of funny to see how much I wouldn't say, yeah, it's like we're a bit to the left side here with everyone. Even our winger over here is like he's turning inside. He's like an inverted winger here. Very odd. It seems like we are doing more on the left side than on the right side. Why is that? Who is playing on the right side, actually? That is Green. He's not he's just a normal winger, so I'm not sure what he's doing over here. But you know what? Since we are having mostly the position over here, it will leave space, like we saw with the goal, one of the goals. It will leave space for Green up here. When we are countering, it will leave space for him because the opposition is all the way over here, and that leaves space for him on this area over here. So it kind of works. It kind of works. Kind of works going down the wings. Well, let's see if that's the case for the whole match here. It could be. It could be. But you know what? At least it's working. From what we can tell, it's working. Taylor into McGregor. Out to Blackman. He got space. Into Candy. Candy got space. Back to Blackman. Into Candy again. Can Candy shoot from here? I think he's going to shoot. Ooh, took a reflection. Okay. I mean, that was pretty dangerous, actually. I feel like that was a pretty dangerous move from him. Let's see. McGregor with the corner. Hopefully he's going to hit Mills. Nope. He's going to hit Holland, but he didn't really... I mean, yeah, he did fine. He got it on target, so I can't really complain too much. I want to pause all the time. I want to see the heat map again. Yeah, same scenario. This just looks better. It just looks better than the last match we saw. Definitely. I'm not sure if it was just one off when we talk about the last match. But, I mean, the tactical changes definitely have an impact, because we're playing against number 1 in the league, and we are winning this by far. We are not giving them a chance here. They got 0.17 in XG, 44 minutes in. Number 1 in the league. No idea exactly. Maybe we just have a hard counter for them here. Oh, get it away, get it away. Ooh, that was close. That was a pretty good header by whoever that was, but I think someone forgot to mark him. he was kind of free. Maybe another dangerous situation here. Nope. Counter? Nope. Okay. But yeah, we're doing fine. We're doing fine. Really good first half. The question is this going to keep up, or are they going to find a counter for us? Or is what we did a hard counter for their tactic? We don't know yet. But, I mean, I'm a genius, I guess. Green, free. That's pretty good. That's really good. Really, really good. Green, can he? No, he's going to go back. But that's okay. Real, the box-to-box going out here. That's good. Bob. And then we are switching side here. Over to the side where we are mainly seeing our things coming from. Black man, and he's going back again. That's okay. Taylor. Blackman. Candy, can he find the cross? No, they're always turning back, it seems. Kal-El. Mills. Back to McGregor. Mills into green, and he's finding space. It's a decent move. I think it was on target, so I'll take it. And it was inside the box, so it's okay for him to shoot there. They got a bit of XG here near the end, but overall, pretty damn good. We got 4 corners as well. That's very interesting. Look at our XG as well. I mean, we didn't have anything for the most part of the game, but we were never really looking like we were conceding as well. So, and then it just exploded here. Did I change anything here? No, we didn't change anything. It just all of a sudden exploded. It's so odd. That's so odd. Okay, what are we going to tell them? Well, pump fist and tell them that... no, I thought I would pump fist and say, oh, you're doing well, but that's not really how it works here. Because that's encouraging. So, outstretched arms, probably. I'm pleased we created loads and scoreboard reflects that. Let's go with that. They loved it. Great stuff. I mean, if we can have a better second half, I would be very impressed, but I don't think so. I think we're probably going to see a goal from them here in the second half. That's a pretty poor goal. Was that Mills? That was piss poor. But okay. Is anyone having a bad game here? No, not really. Not really. Across, dealing with that really well. Kal-El, back to Blackman. We're going to build up from the back here. See, Candy. See, here's the thing. Both the goals came from counters, right? And when we're building up, we doesn't look that good. We don't really look that good. But that's okay. We're 2-0 in front, and we're playing against number 1 in the league. So I didn't expect us to be good playing from the back here. They're pressing pretty high. Okay, that's great. McGregor in lots of space. Into Mills. Now he can wait for someone on support here out on the... Actually, he's not on support. He's on attack duty. But yeah, for supporting him with the pass. But yeah, it looks all right. As long as we don't lose it here in the midfield, it would be nice not to do that. Bob with loads of space over here. And he... Oh, that's some lovely movement. And then we get a cross into Mills, and he's gonna score for the 3rd goal. My God, that was good. What is going on? I mean, yes, the match engine is clearly not the same as before. Clearly. That's... I mean, maybe you haven't seen enough. And like I said, I have played this 170 hours already. And what I've seen in the other games as well, I can tell that the match engine is completely different. Completely different how it plays out. But that was a lovely move by Bob on the right wing as a fullback. Ooh, is this gonna be... No, it's not gonna be a situation. If Mills had maybe followed him, it could have been a situation, but he didn't. Over the top. Ooh, nope, that's not dealt with really well. It's gonna be a goal, isn't it? Oh, really, really good goalkeeping there by Charlie G. Just standing his ground. 57 minutes in, 3-0. Yep, and yeah, like I was saying, the match engine is definitely changed from the beta. That's clear as day to me. Very clear today. Clear as day. I mean, that's... The players are definitely doing differently. There is just something happening here. Taylor, that's good. For real, and I'm not sure if it's... So far, from what I can tell, it's not worse. It's just different. So I'm all about that. I just need to have that in mind when I'm going forward here, because okay, through the mid, a through ball through the mid here for Mills. That was a bad decisioning from... was it Friel or was it the other... That's too easy. That's too easy for them. Okay, But yeah, we just have to. I at least have to have that in mind when I'm picking my sides and picking the tactics, because there definitely something changed. I'm not going to change away from this for the next game, because this is perfect. I mean, we're 3-0 up against the number 1 in the league. Can't really change anything after that, right? That would be stupid. Interesting, very interesting to see something new from the match engine here. I feel like it's a very big change. Mills, that's a great target man duty right there. Candy making great movements out here on the left wing. Can he find the cross? Lovely cross into Mills. I'll take it. You know what? That's okay. That's okay. Just finding the cross is pretty good here. I think working down the wings seems to be working for me, and also tackling harder. Let's see, how many fouls do we have actually? Can we see that? You know what? I could go. The only reason I don't have more here is because I can't see this then, and I kind of like seeing the shirts and stuff. So if we just take tackles 1 on, I want that, and just go a little bit down here. There we go. Can we, where is it? Tackles 1, 88%, 7 out of 8. So we're not really tackling that many times, but we are at least winning most of our tackles, which is nice to see. Okay, but we are not that aggressive. But we're doing well in the tackles. What is going on with this heat map? Look, they get to the midfield and then they don't get into our half. I mean, they are not capable of getting into the final third. We, on the other hand, we are, because of the wing play. Because I'm forcing it. Before I wasn't forcing it, and before it just happened. Now you have to force the issue. It seems. But I could be wrong. We have only seen 2 matches, and we have only seen 1 match on what's it called? Not key highlights. What is it called? Extended highlights. So we have not even seen that much of the game. We should probably make some subs here. 80 minutes in. So yeah. I don't really want to change anything, to be honest. But just for the sake of it, and also saving a bit of condition on some of them. Actually, Mills, you can not come out. I don't have more with me. Holland. Bring Lobady in. I think we're okay doing that. We're 3-0 in front. They're not gonna win this. Candy instead of Cooper, or Cooper in for Candy or Dayton. Let's take Cooper. And the last one, we might as well do the last one. Third stop straight away. Green instead. Yeah, let's bring Dayton in. Why not? I don't think I want him as a winger. I want him as an advanced playmaker on the right side then. That should be fine. I mean, we just need to control at home now. We don't really need anything else. Labadie. I don't know what is going on with this green thing. I've seen it a couple of times doing the beater. And I think it's like a hairband, or, something they have in their hair. Interestingly enough, they decided, SI decided to bring something like that into the the simulation. But okay, fair enough. Great moves here, actually. Friel. Oh, that's a lovely ball. Cooper. Oh, close. Yeah, that's what Cooper can do. But overall, what a great game from us. Even if we concede a goal here, it's still been a very, very interesting game as well, in terms of how the match engine is working now. Friel. Ooh, back to Bob. That's a... Why? Maybe he should have crossed it instead. That was pretty poor. Okay, Taylor won that header, but it turned out to... Yeah, the second ball went for them. This could be a goal. Oh, he's in acres of space here in front of our doubles. Did he hit the grass? I mean, what was that? Was that a pass, or was it a shot? I can't tell. Okay. I mean, I'm surprised how well this went. I am very surprised how well this went. There we go, boys. I mean, a 3-0 victory at home, of course, but still against number 1 in the league. Well, I don't think they're going to be number 1 in the league for long, but wow. Just wow. And also just wow about the match engine. I can't tell if it's better. I can just say it's different compared to the beater. It's very different. It seems like there are more passes and less crosses. But that's not a bad thing. If they fix the crosses, because it was a kind of... I think it was a little bit if you play like how much I do, like thousands of hours, it would be annoying in the long run that the crosses would be that powerful. So I think it's probably for the better that they have changed it or just mixed it up a little bit so it doesn't seem as powerful anymore, because I think it still is powerful. It's just not as powerful probably. But I can't tell yet. We need to see 10, 20 games before I can actually tell that. But anyway, guys, that was pretty good. Let's get out of this game. So we are kind of closing in on them actually now. They got 35 points after 14 games, and we got 31 after 13 games. So if we're winning our next match, and I guess the same for Epps Fleet, if they are also winning their next match, we're kind of catching up to them. So that's pretty interesting. Now, I think we're gonna come back against the Epps Fleet. I mean, they're just a big rival right now. I mean, they're second in the league, pretty much the same points as us. I mean, it's only 2 games away, but you know what? I'm gonna come back for that game and play probably that game and also the Tunbridge. And hopefully I got a little bit more understanding of what is going on with this change to the match engine, if there is a change. But I think there is. I can also go read the forums and maybe get a little bit of information there. But yeah, it's definitely interesting right now. For me, at least, it's very interesting. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope to see you next time around, man. See you, folks.